You guys know that, this time of year, and it's the way it should be, you can only compare yourselves to where you were at this point a year ago. And just like when you go out there and put that ball down and go offense against defense, you can only compare it to how your offense is going against your defense and so on and so forth. And there's no question right now, just in the operation of things, just in the process of things, as we should be a year long. It's a whole different thing. I mean, it's a whole different mindset, and so all I can do is judge it on what I see on a daily basis, and it's better than it was a year ago. Now, how that translates to how UTSA and UTEP and Pitt and right down the line, I don't really know, but I don't really care. Right now it's better than it was a year ago. That's all I can say.
You said that you wanted to work on Cole's throwing after spring ball. How's it looking? How's it improved?
Yeah, you guys were out there and watched him throw. I don't think there's any question. The same thing. It's almost the same analogy I just made. He throws the ball a lot better against us than he did a year ago at this time. Now how that compares to how he throws in the fall, none of us know. I mean, that's what we're anxious to see. But we leave out of here, I think, feeling encouraged. There's no false encouragement or, we're brutally honest in everything we assess. And, I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. He is throwing the football much better than he did last year as we leave. Now, what he does over the summer and then what he does into August and September, that'll be the next step for us. But right now, I'm impressed. I was impressed today watching him throw the football.
And what about Mitchum?
Mitchum could throw the day he walked in here. There's no question Clayton Mitchum, if you're just looking at natural release, natural arm strength, jumps out at you. I mean, I don't care whose campus he's on. He throws the ball pretty good. But it hurt him. He lost a whole week at the end. I think he's athletic enough to do what we ask him to do, but right now, to ask him to go in there and do it, he'd have a tough time doing it. But he's upgraded to quarterback position, no question. And, Quentin McCown took a little step back, I think, here the last couple practices, but he has made improvement. And Vega, Vega's a competitive guy. I mean, there's a role for David Vega. And then we have two freshmen coming in. So all I can say, leaving here right now compared to last year leaving, I feel much better at just quarterback position.
Do you feel it's going to be more of like a two-headed monster like it kind of was last year where you kind of were rotating guys?
I think it's too early. If Cole, it's Cole's job to lose. I shouldn't say it that way. I mean, Cole has the job right now. If Cole can continue to progress throwing the football the way he threw it here at the end of spring practice, it's going to be hard for somebody to get out there. Then again, Clayton Mitchum is a very talented player. We'll see. It's way too early to say, it'll be like it was last year. I hope it's not like it was last year, where basically every play we were rotating guys in, and then both of them got hurt, and we had nobody to rotate in. So I hope it's different than last year.
Coach, what's your assessment of the defense during spring ball?
Still behind, still behind the offense. I will say the offense with four starters back on the offensive line, those running backs, I expected our offense to be ahead of the defense. But I think we've made some strides just on, what the expectations are. We've tweaked some things schematically. We need more players. We have guys coming in that are going to have an opportunity to help us. I feel like we're probably a year behind, but we now have a foundation, I think, on which to start building a defense. No time during the season last year did I ever feel we were really getting better, quite honestly, on defense. We were hanging by a thread every week. I feel now that there's some building blocks there to build on. And this summer will be very important to us. I mean, very important. We're a little undersized on the defensive line. When you look at Fatu, Ja'Cory, and Bowers, those three guys, if we played right now, would be the three defensive linemen. But they're all strong. They're all athletic. We just need to get bigger. We need to get a little bigger, thicker in there. And we got to get some of these young guys. Patron Hightower, Jerron Bourne, Dom Twitty. We didn't get much out of those three guys. And, Darian Allen was in there a lot. We need those young freshman linemen, to step up through the summer and through camp.
Saquon Edwards wasn't out there today.
Yeah, he's got a slight shoulder. Nothing. There's no structural damage. He's just kind of a rotator cuff. He's more of a precaution. And we were pleased with him this spring. I think he's going to give us something there.
Coach, knowing that no coach is ever satisfied with spring practice, did you accomplish what you set out to?
Oh, without a question, you know, and without a doubt. I mean, this has been, you know, I told the coaches and players, you know, this has been a very productive spring. You know, we spread this thing out over 5 weeks. It was really like in-season schedule for coaches and for players. You guys know it was 6 days a week. You know, we practiced 3 days, but on those other 3 days we had those players as much as the NCAA rules allow you to. We squeezed every ounce of juice from a productivity standpoint, and you know, that's why these guys leave this field feeling pretty good. You know, I was excited. There's over 300 and some family members here, you know, and we've made some strides. I mean, it's starting to look like what a college football program is supposed to look like in a lot of those areas that people that only see the scoreboard don't recognize. And I know at the end all that matters is what it's on that scoreboard, but I think we're taking steps to make this what a college football program is supposed to look like, and I'm kind of excited.
Coach, what's in store for the players and the coaches in the next couple of weeks?
Pretty simple. You know, we have kind of an exit process we do where the players and coaches have met individually over the last couple of days, and you fill out self-evaluation forms. The coaches fill out their evaluations forms, and then you kind of compare notes. And we have that step with everyone. You know, they go through academics. They'll lift next week. Then they have finals the following week. Then they have 3 weeks off. Then they're back here June 4th for summer school. Coaches head out recruiting Monday, spring recruiting. And then, you know, we're back in here June 4th, start summer school, and we're back at it again. Okay, guys?